Okay, so let's start. It's 3:46 p.m. Today is Friday, before the long weekend Labor Day holiday, and I'm recording the video for September 3rd, right? So actually, I did recorded the video 15 minutes back. Entire video I recorded it, and then somehow microphone was not working. So now I have to redo the video again. I have to talk, and I might miss some of the points. But anyway. So I'm doing again recording the video. So going into the day, we know that these areas are important. So basically 34, 38, 43, right? Above buyers, below sellers could be active due to NFP, and then price may go down to where? This bold area, 22, right? Below 34. So here, that's a preferred option. 34 is the last option for buyer during NFP. Right? If it goes below, then most likely it will go here, and then if it goes below it, then we are looking for a down day. So now you know that this area is important as a backup buyer. This is a preferred option, and if during NFP price goes below two levels, then of the open we are looking for shorts. If it is in between somewhere, then it will be difficult for us to go long or short. We can't do anything ideally. That is the idea, because it's in the middle, right? Neither side is in control. And this is the first time in my 6 years or 7 years or 10 years you will see 5 bold levels, 1 2 3 4 5 in a row. I usually don't do that. Usually you will see 2 bold later in a row, or 2 bold levels, but 1 2 3 4 5, man. But I had no choice. I think through it, I thought through all the scenarios, and I had to make all of them bold, because the way price behaved in last 4-5 days around these levels, I had no choice. Because the range is so tight, I had no choice, but I had to make all this level bold, just because of NFP. And so that's for the ES, right? 34 and 22, right? So now you look at it here. What happened? 34, this was a 34, this is 22, right? Above both buyers, below both sellers, in between ping pong, right? We can't do anything. So NFP first bar, right? First 5 minutes went to 49, came back to 34, and then close in between. What does it tell you? This tells you that neither party is in control. Fail breakout, fail breakdown, and close right in the middle. So that tells you itself that opening would be choppy today, and during the day also there is a chop coming in. So you have to be extra careful. You can fade the edges, that means you can go long here, right, or go long even here of the open. But now you have to see how price behaves. The next step was second candle, right? It tried to close below it but couldn't. There was a tail, right, and there was a tail on the top also, correct? Again indecision, but at least it has a breakdown below this area now, but not the entire range if you consider this, right? So there is nothing you can do here. You can't even go long because of this structure. This mini balance was broken down strongly, strong down candle. You don't want to fade against on NFP right here blindly, right? So now best option would be what? Wait till open at this point, right? If this candle would have gone all the way down here and closed right here, then you can trade short from 34 here and going down. But that was not the case, right? It's a tails. Look at this tail, right? So these buyers are here. So it could be a failed breakdown too, right? So now, and then you see this, you don't want to fade it short or neither long. You have to wait till open. Then what happened? Then price went up to here. Obviously VWAP players, 24-hour VWAP players, they responded, which is obvious, right? And this is a breakdown point of this small balance, so they defended it. But this move was strong, straight flush down into 22, right? So I was watching. So when I was watching, it was so fast, right? I didn't want to jump in between, but now I know that 22 is important, right? Let them break below 22, and then I can go to, then it can go to 0, and then I can short it, something like that. But at this point, after seeing this, my idea was to do nothing at the open unless price pauses around at 22 and failed breakdown happens, then I might go long back to at least this area, this tail, 2830 area. That's it. That is what I was looking for, nothing else, because of this strong down move, and they may be chopping around. They may chop around because of these things, So let's see what happened. Right of the open, now it opened right into support, right? Bullish market, when ES open right into the bold support, what happens? Usually it goes higher. Simple, right? That is what is happening from so far so many days. So now you don't want to short here, right? But instead you want to look for a pause or something, and NQ, by the time NQ was already way down, right? NQ was pure ping pong from top 676 to bottom 549 yesterday low, and closed right into the middle. So NQ, you don't want to touch it at the middle, right? So when NQ came down right after the open, I said, I put a message in Discord that it needs to now hold above 576. If it holds it, it may go back up, and then you can have a long opportunity. So I was watching NQ and ES together, and when ES was doing this, I was watching to see what happens, and then it tried to go higher, fail, higher, fail, higher, fail. Okay, finally tried to break down. So when this candle was running, it was way down here at one point, right? It's like a breakdown kind of thing, while NQ was going higher from 576. So when this thing happened, right, I just put my order at 2250 right here. When this candle was lower, I put the order here, assuming, because when this thing was going down, NQ was going higher from 576, 586, 590, 95, So it is unlikely, considering this chopping business, in the chop idea and long weekend, that ES will give a strong breakdown and go down while NQ is going higher, So based on the pure price action, right, I put the order here at 2250 ahead when price was here. Based on NQ, I also went a long in NQ at the same time at 586. I put the order in ES at 2250 when NQ was going higher, and NQ just shoots up very fast higher. At that point, I knew that this 2250 would get filled and it will hit my 28, which it did. So I was out. NQ by the time ran up so fast, 635 I built out clearly. In that 10 minutes, I was done trading both. And then now I know, because of this move, price is now definitely wants to chop around. So that point onwards, no more trading in ES or NQ, because now it will just want to chop around, because sellers didn't do anything here, and now buyers came in against these sellers. So now this buyers, this sellers, price is going to be stuck in between, So now you don't want to trade anymore in this environment, and that is what exactly happened here. See that? Finally it tried to break out right here. See that, right? But now your visibility is smaller. You don't want to take this breakout. See here, I put a circle. I also draw a screenshot, and then shared in Discord that what I would like to see from here after this point onwards. So because of this pullback, right, if you take a pullback, the visibility to the upside is limited because of these sellers here, this breakdown sellers, right, they're against you. So, and this is a tiny balance, this is the entire overnight balance, right? So these sellers will not let price go higher. So you do not have too much visibility to the reward side, but instead price game will go higher here, do this, and then come down and close right somewhere around 30 or 28. That is a high likelihood scenarios. Right at this moment I was thinking that, right? And I'll show you what, this is what I drew it at 130 when this long was right here, that it may do this, right? So break out here, do this, come down, do this, and then take, right? And now you can see it right here. See, 130, I drew this, right? Now you can imagine the price going higher, balance, come down, balance, which is this, and tank, which is tank, which is tank. See that? So I view this price action ahead of it, before even happening. See, and that is why this long is not, you don't want to take it. No, it could have happened right here also, right? So, but you have to be smart enough to figure this out, you know, because the day is choppy, unlikely it is gonna go higher. It will come back right here, you know, I'm telling you, right here in this point, and close right here. So because I have seen, see here 32, right, and then probably here somewhere, so 30 to 32 here somewhere, you know, 28 to 32, right? So that's how ES is. So this was the only long, good long right here for today, and there is nothing else you can trade. Look at this, see, ping pong. So that is for ES. Now and NQ also I covered it, right? So, and gold. So gold was the only thing today was a good thing because it has a breakout above all the good levels. You know, if you look at last 3-4 days range in gold, you can see it was breaking out right of the open during NFP, right? It was a clear breakout. There is no mess around like this. Clear breakout. So at pullback you can go long in gold, targeting 35-37 bold area. So that was the only good instrument. Now Russell you can also go long, you know. So when Russell was going down, you can try going long at 87 or a little bit below, you know, considering the fast move, you know, or you can wait for 80 support, but it never happened, right? So I went long at 87, and even I held my Russell long, you know, even though price went down against me 3 points, I held it. Finally it went back up, and then I built out, you know, with profit. So those are the only markets to trade today, and that be all for today. Now tomorrow is holiday anyway, so now I'll see you on Tuesday. Monday I'm not trading half day, so there is no levels. I'm going to submit for Monday. There are no levels for Monday half day. That means you can consider these levels as it is, no need to adjust. Assume all this level as it is, whatever today's level, you can use the same levels back and forth, you know, and you can fade the edges on Monday if you are trading. Otherwise don't bother to trade. I'll see you on Tuesday. That be all.